Oh Lord, Elizabeth! What a week 9 of football, NFL football, bro. What are we talking about here? Come on. I'm coming, baby. Busted coverage, back at it again. Let's go. So, here we are. Week 9 finished. Football is over for week 9. What are we talking about here?
Hey, let's first start with the Chicago Bears, 47-42 against the Cincinnati Bengals, an absolute thriller. They were up two possessions like halfway through the fourth quarter, and then Joe Flacco comes back. They score. They get the onside kick. They score again. They get the 2-point conversion. The
Yeah,
Bears come back. Colston Loveland breakout game.
so good.
6 catches, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kyle Monangai balls out on the ground. The defense struggles. Joe Flacco goes for 500 yards. There's so much to talk about in this game. So many numbers. Like, they were just stat padding in this game.
100%. I
It,
mean, this
it
game
might have been
was.
game of the year.
I would take this game of the year over the Bills, but some people wouldn't. I think it is because of the onside kick. I mean, it's hard to get that.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say yeah, game of the year for sure. I mean, that's just incredible. So, I mean, Caleb Williams played really well. I'd hope he would against a bad defense, but
Yeah.
props to him. He played really well, and he was able to put his team on his back, and get that dub. Poor Joe Flacco and their awful defense. I mean, it's tough.
It's a civil war
You
going
got to
on
feel for
in
them.
Cincinnati right
Yeah,
now.
it's tough, man. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do at that point. I mean, it's just like it's gotta it's gotta be better. I mean, your offense put up 42 and you lose. Back-to-back games, you put up 38 plus.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's tough,
And
man.
you want to talk about Ben Johnson effect? There was 4 different Bears with a pass attempt in this game.
That's
That's
insane.
insane.
Yeah,
Because
Tyson
Komet had the
Bagent,
one to
Caleb
roam.
Williams,
Komet had the one
Komet.
to roam.
Yep,
That was
yeah,
incomplete, which
yeah.
should have been complete. DJ, the
Hmm.
touchdown. Bagent, that little screen across the field. And then
Yeah,
Caleb, obviously.
yeah. No, that was
And, hey,
incredible.
Caleb puts up 320 total yards, 4 total touchdowns. And, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, it's a bad defense, but still, you got
he's
to be
really
excited. He's
underrated
back
with
on
his
pace for
legs.
4,000. What'd you say?
He's really underrated with his legs. He makes shit
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, yeah, but close game, incredible game. And speaking of close games, going to the next one. I mean, what did you think about? And this week had some pretty incredible games. No,
I think my favorite game. God, there's so many close games. I mean, you got Falcons at Patriots,
hmm
Broncos at Texans, Panthers at Packers, Jags at Raiders, Colts at Steelers even was close.
I really like that Falcons
Lions was
game. I thought that
close.
was really good. The
What'd you say?
Falcons. I really like the Falcons Patriots game.
Dude, how do you miss that extra
Dude,
point though?
I know that's
Like
tough.
Drake May was balling all game. These, by the way, were my two teams coming into this year that I was super high on that were going to take a leap from last
Yeah.
year. So I didn't. I assumed the Patriots would win,
hmm
but I didn't know like 100% who would win this game because I'm high on both teams. Drake May came in balling, but
Yeah.
completely fell off for whatever reason in the second half.
hmm
The Falcons make it back. They score. Drake London gets his third touchdown. And they miss the extra point. I mean, I don't know. I think my favorite was Panthers Packers just because the Packers lost.
Of course, of course. It's
What
hard to
about
bet
you?
against that. But man, I think the Bills game was great too. I think they played incredibly defensively, but I was watching mostly the Patriots Falcons game. Aside
Also,
from the Bears
go
Bengals,
ahead.
but
Let's go ahead and mention the Vikings at the Lions. What do you think about JJ
that was
McCarthy?
really good.
Do you
He
think he's
didn't,
back?
I was watching the game and he played pretty well, but I don't think he played like incredibly. It's just because their defense played really, really well
He'll need
and was
150
making
passing yards.
like any interception. I mean, his defense was making a lot of big stops.
Yeah.
Like it felt like every fourth down, like Lions couldn't. They just went for it too much. It felt like maybe I was watching the wrong. Maybe I'm tripping, but I felt like they just kept missing on fourth down and couldn't get it done. But that's the kind of like risk you take, right? When you go against a good defense, and you're one that takes risks. If you're not able to capitalize on those, I mean that team's going to beat you because you beat yourself. So,
Yeah, I mean, I think the
um,
MVP of this game is Brian Flores drawing up an insane game
yeah,
on defense, taking
yeah,
that game against the Lions because that's hard to do
hmm
in this
it
league right
is.
now. Beat the
It
Lions.
is.
So that's a
Really?
huge win for the Vikings. They moved to 4-4, still last place in the division, and the
hmm
NFC North is probably the most competitive division in the league right now.
Yeah.
I would say because
Aside from the
every
NFC
team's
West,
500
maybe,
here.
but yeah,
Yeah, I mean the league is so balanced. It's so balanced.
It
Like
really
you
is.
think the Colts are the best team in the league, and then they lose to the Steelers. You think the Chiefs are one of the best teams in the league, they lose to the Bills.
Yeah,
Now the Seahawks are number one in the power rankings. Like I don't know
they're
what's
really,
going
really
on. The
good.
league has
They're
never
like
been
so
this
good.
balanced.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. I mean, shout out to the Seahawks. They're playing incredibly well. And speaking, that's the opposite of a close game. I mean, they wiped the floor with the Commanders.
Yeah.
And prayers out to Jaden Daniels. But
Yeah. You
going to the
mentioned it
next
earlier. Bills Chiefs.
Bills
What do you think
Chiefs.
about this game?
I was watching the game and wow, Bishop, that brother made some huge plays. Him and
What?
him and why can't I think of his name? It was what am I thinking of? It was
I
the
don't know.
defensive back or something of the I got it. Maxwell Harrison?
He's
Yeah,
a
Maxwell
rookie.
Harrison. Yeah, he played really well.
You said he
Um,
was going to be one of their. I think you made him your MVP or Rookie of the Year or something.
dude,
When
he was playing really well. He was playing really well. Um, yeah, him and Bishop played really really well. So I thought that was a great game by them. And Bills kind of, I mean, as close as it seems, I feel like they kind of ran away with the game. I don't think it was that close. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. It seemed like the Bills were kind of in control for most of the game.
yeah.
So I think the Bills took that away. Which
Uh,
happens every regular
and
season game.
who do you think is the better team between these two? It's a big
You know,
debate.
as much as I love the Bills, it's hard to bet against the Chiefs when it comes to playoff time. That's when it matters, and the Chiefs just find a way to win.
Yeah.
I do think someone made a good comment about this. I saw on I think it was First Things First. It feels like the Chiefs were like just not showing certain things to the Bills. Like they were saving their best for the playoffs. Like they clearly always bring something or pull something out of their sleeve when it comes
Yeah.
to playoff time that they just
I
never
think
see
that's kind
coming.
of what you were talking about last week when you said they don't take it serious. I think they do, but they don't show the entire
Yeah,
playbook, which is
that's what I
why
mean.
they're so successful in the
That's what
playoffs.
I mean.
Like Andy
Is like
Reid knows what he's doing.
yeah, one
And
hundred
it's
percent.
not a coincidence that they lose
Yeah.
in the regular season and find a way to win in the playoffs.
No, yeah, because they pull some one play that just changes the whole trajectory of it. A
Yeah.
huge third down conversion, a huge fourth down that makes the difference, and they have a play for that. So,
Yeah, but I mean, Mahomes had a pretty underwhelming game. He had
mm,
250 yards, but the
hmm
completion rate was not up there. No touchdowns, one pick to
yeah,
Harrison. I mean, overall, the Bills, yeah, you said it. They just controlled this entire game, but you can never
yeah,
count the Chiefs out. I
no,
still think the Chiefs are the better team,
mm,
just because when it comes playoff time, they're going to find a way to win.
always do.
We'll have to see because they'll probably meet each other again in the playoffs. Always
Probably
happens.
does, man, does.
Yeah. So moving
Going
on, this
going to the
week
next
we
one.
had the trade deadline hit.
Yeah,
And a few of the biggest trades, we had Quinnen Williams going to the Cowboys. We had Jacoby Myers going to the Jaguars. We
yep,
had Rashid Shaheed going to the Seahawks. And we had Sauce Gardner going to the Colts, which was probably the biggest
yeah,
one. So I'll let you start off. Talk about
yeah.
that Sauce trade.
I think that Sauce trade is really good. I don't think that the Colts are gonna win it all. I do think they're playing incredibly, though. I mean, maybe they prove me wrong. I'd be extremely surprised. The AFC stacked. But like I don't trust Daniel Jones enough. It seems like he just gets all jittery all of a sudden again. He's incredible again. He had like the worst game of his life, and he lost me fantasy. But you know,
Yeah.
um, but I think that's gonna make a difference. I mean, their corners need to be a little bit better. Their defense needs to help out a little bit more. But I mean, I think it's a great trade overall.
I personally think the Jets won this trade.
Yeah,
You get Adonai Mitchell, who's not very good, but he's another weapon as long as he doesn't fumble out of the end zone again.
yeah,
And you get two first round picks.
yeah,
But I mean, it's a pretty even trade because I think the Colts were close to a contender, and this is what they needed, a like big superstar on defense. And I think this makes them a solid contender. But like you said, Daniel Jones looked like the old Daniel Jones. But if this isn't like a red flag and he just goes back to how he's been playing all year, I think they are genuine contenders, like a top five contender,
yeah,
like especially after getting Sauce. So I mean, they're clearly just wanted to go out, make a blockbuster trade, completely round off their team because they have everything. They have defense. They have one of the best O lines. They have the best running back. They have an elite QB at least so far. And Sauce really rounded out the team. and they're trying to do what the Rams did in 2021 and just buy in everything, give all their picks and whatever, just buy into this 1 year. So we'll see if it works out, but the AFC is
Yeah.
really stacked, so it's going to be hard.
Tough to win in the AFC.
Yeah, but next trade, the Jets also traded Quinnen Williams, their star defensive tackle, who I haven't watched a lot this year, but
He's still very good.
he only has 1 sack all year, but he's a D tackle, so
Yeah.
17 tackles. He's been good in his career, obviously, but it's kind of been a little bit of an underwhelming start to the year. But, it could just be the Jets' morale is so low. Now
Yeah.
he's so happy he's out, but he goes to one of the worst defenses in the league. So it's gonna be interesting to how he works with that. Logan Wilson also went to the Cowboys, so we'll see
Yeah.
if they can add any talent, make this defense better.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big boost, right? I mean, I think Eberflus is a pretty decent defensive coordinator, but he's not working with a lot, so I think
Yeah.
he'll play very well. Um, but other than that, I think Jacoby Myers going on the next one, right? Jacoby Myers, or sorry,
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers to the Seahawks. I think that's a great trade.
Jags.
Or Jags. Why did I say Seahawks? I was thinking Rashid Shaheed. My bad.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers to the Jags. I think that's great. They need. Brian Thomas has been dropping balls. It feels like he's not playing. He's playing decent,
Yeah.
but he's not playing incredible.
Yep.
Could be a little bit better. And then I feel like they just don't have a ton of weapons. I think they need to help Trevor. He's a decent QB, but I think he hasn't been playing to his standard.
Mm-hmm.
But they're winning games. So I mean, they're 5-3. I mean, Jags are looking like they're in a playoff hunt and they might make it. They beat the Chiefs. I mean, they're no joke. So find ways to win. I'm happy that he got on that team. I mean, they need another star playmaker, and I think he's a great wide receiver too.
Yeah, and with Travis Hunter, he could possibly be out all year. There's
Yeah.
not really a complete, set in stone timetable on when he's returning. So
Mhm.
you need to add another weapon, like you said. And I think this will also open up more opportunities for BTJ to get open. And overall, it's just a great trade. They didn't trade a big package away, right? What did they trade away?
It was like a fourth and a sixth, I think.
Yeah.
I think
They
for
didn't really trade much away. So I think this is a win for the Jags. They get another playmaker on offense, and they don't really trade much away. But yeah, going into the fourth and final big trade, we had Rashid Shaheed going to the Seahawks. I think it was like a 6th-round pick, maybe. So they, again, didn't really trade much. And they got a deep threat weapon that has been good on the Saints offense, and that's hard to do. We said before the year the Saints are the worst offense in the league.
yeah.
They're definitely one of the worst, and Rashid Shaheed has been playing pretty well in that offense. And now he goes to the Seahawks, who have the best receiver in the league this year.
Yeah.
So it's either they're going to have to double team JSN and give Shaheed all these deep balls, or they're going to have to take one away and just give a one-on-one to JSN, which I think this is like a smaller trade, but I think this made the Seahawks like a top 5 contender also, like the Colts trade, because they're also one of the most complete teams in the league if Darnold continues this.
He's playing
Because they're a
incredibly.
top 10 defense. They have a great run game. They have the best receiver in the league this year, and
Mhm.
Darnold's playing elite. Like they really
Yeah.
are just a complete team, and they don't have a bad line either.
Yep, they're really, really playing well. Shout out to the Seahawks, man. Number one. Going
I
on
think
to
they're
the next.
number one in the power rankings right now.
They are.
Too.
They're near the top 5 actually in defense and offense. The only team. Which
Yeah.
is crazy. No one ever expected that. Shout out Seahawks. But going on to the next subject. I mean, Monday Night Football. I know there's not a lot to talk about, but I mean, looking at the Cardinals, I mean, they kind of felt like they blew out the Cowboys this game. It wasn't even really close.
Yeah.
I mean, only 10 points, right? But like, still, it felt like it was never close.
And the Cowboys' only offensive touchdown came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
to
I mean, do you think
Illinois.
Jacoby Brissett should take? I mean, now Kyler Murray's on IR. Do you think Jacoby
Yeah.
Brissett? I mean, in my opinion, they should have beat the Packers, but they didn't take a timeout in the right point.
Yeah.
And they have a chance to. I mean, they just beat the Cowboys pretty handily, and they get tough win. They've had a lot of tough losses. I think they could legitimately cause problems in the NFC in terms of knock a couple teams out of the playoff contention when it matters.
Yeah.
Like
I
they're
think
gonna
they're
give
in
teams some
the
trouble.
most, or the top 2 of the most competitive divisions between them and the NFC North. So it's going to be really
Yeah.
hard to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, they're definitely. I could see them being a big upset team that just
Yeah.
continues to upset some teams. But they're playing in such a hard division. Like, you play the Seahawks twice a year, you play the Rams twice a
Yeah, it's
year,
tough.
and the 49ers twice a year.
They
So it's going to
nearly
be
beat the
hard to make the
Seahawks.
playoffs. What'd
Yeah,
you
they
say?
literally only lost to the Seahawks by a field goal last second. I mean, they nearly went to overtime. It was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Cardinals are building something good. It's just slowly brewing there.
Yeah.
Or not the Seahawks, Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are building something. I don't know if Brissett's the long term guy. Kyler Murray definitely isn't. I could see them trading him away maybe after this year, like a blockbuster,
Yeah. It's playing too much
because
Call
they
of
don't really
Duty.
need him.
Playing too much Call of Duty, man.
Yeah,
Telling you.
but yeah,
Telling you.
Brissett should definitely be the starter from here on out because he's playing really well, and Kyler has been very underwhelming this year.
Lackluster for sure.
Yeah, and the Cowboys, nothing much to say. They just looked horrible. We knew their defense was horrible,
Yeah.
and their offense also looked horrible against
It's got to be better.
not one of the best defenses in the league. So I don't know what's going on there.
It's got to be better, man. I mean, they're a decent defense, but they got to be better. Going on to the next subject. I mean, AFC contenders, best in the AFC. I mean, obviously the Bills, the Broncos and the Patriots are up there, but what are we thinking about teams like, like the Ravens? Are they gonna get to the playoffs? They're 3-5 right now, and they're looking on that outside.
I think they will. They are the best 3-5 team in the league, probably.
Yeah.
Because Lamar's back. They've won their last. Did they
Two.
win their last 2 games?
Yep, they won last two.
Yeah, and I mean, they're looking good the last couple weeks with Lamar being like their team getting healthy. I think they could definitely make a push here. The Steelers just beat the Colts though, which definitely pushes them up. Now they're 5-3. But I mean, they're definitely going to make a push, and they're going to be right on the cusp of the playoffs. But they're going to have to win probably 10 games with how competitive the AFC is this year.
Yeah,
You have how many teams? You have like 7 teams that have, or 7 or more teams with like 5+ wins right now, which is insane.
that's crazy.
It's going to be hard for them to make the playoffs, but
Yeah,
I personally would say the best team
think-
in the NFC is the Patriots.
so good. They're so good.
That would be my pick right now.
Yeah, they're looking really good. I think that the Patriots are up there. I mean, they're very beatable, but dude, they look just like I never expect them to be 7-2 right now. Or
Yeah.
are they 7-2? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
They haven't had
They're
a bye
doing a
week.
cakewalk schedule, though, I can't lie.
Yeah, but didn't we say that their schedule looks so winnable? That's why they should win a ton of games. We were saying that
And
like
they
preseason,
beat the Bills, though, too.
They
so
did.
people can't say they didn't play good teams.
and we were saying in the preseason that they could be a genuine problem. I think we had them with 10 or 11 wins, didn't we? They might
Yeah, they were the
surpass
team
that.
that I was
They
highest
might
on.
surpass that.
Yeah, they might win
I mean,
13, 14,
Shout out
maybe
the
15.
Patriots, man. They're playing extremely well, and
I'm just happy I made the right prediction on my... Because
Yeah.
I was hype on Drake May. I was hype on the Patriots going into this year. First place in the AFC East, 7-2.
brutal.
Insane. There's 3 teams that are 7-2, by the way, in the AFC. But I personally think
So-
the Broncos are low-key frauds.
Yeah,
I can't lie. They should not be 7-2, in my opinion.
should not be.
But I mean, they're finding ways to win. They're just like the Eagles were at the beginning of the season. They're finding ways to win,
Hmm.
and you got to respect it. So, last thing I want to talk about is who do you think is going to win the AFC West? Because you have the Chiefs at 5-4, you have the Chargers at 6-3, you have the Broncos on a 6-game winning streak at 7-2.
That's crazy. I think the Chargers. It really depends on the next Broncos Chargers game. I think that's gonna say it all.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna matter because I mean the
Do
Broncos.
they play
game-
this week?
No, I don't think
No.
so. No, they face the Steelers. Chargers face Steelers. Broncos. But
Yeah.
I'm
Who do you
just
think is going
saying,
to win that?
the next Chargers Broncos game. That's gonna be, I think, what says it all.
Yeah.
Which I think that game is not until way later in the year. I think it's week. Give me 2 seconds. I think it's in January. I literally just
The last game of the year they
it's
play.
the last game of the year. No, yeah,
Yeah.
last game of the year. So that might decide the division. The Broncos Chargers, right?
Yeah, this is a big week for the Chiefs and Broncos because they play each other this week in Denver. It's the first Chiefs Broncos matchup this year.
Hmm.
They play each other again on Christmas. So I mean, this is going to say a lot about the division too. If the Chiefs manage to win this game, they'll
They
be
have a chance, and they have 2 games against the Broncos. Then maybe they sweep the Broncos.
Yeah, they'll
But
be sitting at 6-4. The Broncos will be at 7-3. Chargers play Jags. If they lose, they're 6-4. Chiefs definitely have a path to win this, like always. They probably will end up winning it.
they just
But
they're you know what, them and the Bengals are very similar. When Joe Burrow's healthy, it's like they always start off kind of iffy. The last couple of years, they start off a little iffy, and then they just go on like 6 game winning streaks, 10 game winning streaks, or something stupid, and they just like win their division no matter what.
yeah, except for
And it's
last
like
year and
ridiculous.
this year.
But I'm saying like they just decide to like play really well and they make the playoffs. They always do. When you're a great team, you almost always make the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah,
the fact that Mahomes has never not been in the AFC Championship speaks volumes. He's gonna do
yeah,
it. They're gonna make the playoffs.
yeah. I
I'd be
mean,
extremely surprised if they don't.
I think the main thing with this season is how balanced the league is. There's like
Hmm.
barely any bad teams. There's barely any good
Hmm.
teams. It's hard to tell who the best team in the league is. Everyone,
Yeah,
it feels like baseball. Everyone can beat everyone. Like it's
yeah.
not the last few
I
years.
think did it Sunday.
It's felt so predictable. Like, oh, this team is playing this. Like the Chiefs are playing
Hmm.
the Titans. Okay, the Chiefs are
Yeah.
going to stop them.
Hmm.
But now this year, it feels like anyone can beat everyone.
Yeah, there's only like 3 teams, or like the Titans, Saints, and Jets are gonna lose. But like
Yeah,
other than that, it feels like every team in the Cardinals just kind of smoked the Cowboys. The Ravens without Lamar beat the Bears.
yeah. The
Like it just
Panthers
feels like
beat the Packers,
Panthers beat the Packers. The Browns beat the Packers. The Lions lost the Vikings, what I thought was with the pretty much rookie QB was going to be a no brainer. But
and then we think the Colts are the best team. Like I said
and
earlier, and
then
the
lose to the
Steelers beat the
Steelers.
Colts.
Yeah, it's very unpredictable. And I'm
Yeah.
happy about that. I think that makes the league more interesting, and it's been great. So,
Yep. All right.
all right, we'll have our picks up hopefully by the end of today or the next couple days.
Yep.
Thursday before Thursday, and we'll see you guys the next time we're busting more nuts to football.
10. Peace.
Oh Lord Elizabeth, I'm coming, baby.